Hello, I'm Hyperrare. I'm an independent artist from Newcastle, Australia, and it's my dream to build a career as a music artist that will one day support my family and I. Here's a typical day. My wife and I have been pretty cute this week. We've been playing a blitz game of chess before she goes to work each morning. Nice little tradition while we drink our morning coffees. We live in a small one-bedroom apartment, but we actually love it here. It's surrounded by nature, a bunch of trees, and actually a lot of old people as neighbours, so it's nice and quiet. So it's probably about 8:30 here. I'm just getting a couple of chores done before I head to the studio for the day. I like to come home to a clean house. We just got this Lola Young record delivered. My wife's been a big fan and sounds like there's some pretty cool songs on it. After my coffee and my chores, I spend about half an hour replying to all you lovely people that have been enjoying what I've been creating over the past year. I then spend some time to do my vocal exercises, which I do 5 days a week for about 20 minutes per session. And this routine has improved my singing tenfold. If you like crunchy peanut butter, you're a psychopath. My parents actually have a home gym, which is super handy for me because that's where my studio is at the moment as well. I've been working in the audio industry for about 7 years, and I used to have my studio at a commercial space. And over the years, I began to realize that this just wasn't for me. I really fell out of love with the type of work I was doing. And I knew deep down that what I really wanted to do was make my own music. So here we are. So we have quite a bit to do today. I need to post a short piece of content to all platforms. I have some files that I need to send off to somebody. And I have a beat that I've been working on that I want to lay down some kind of demo vocals for. My voice feels a little bit weak, so a good little trick for that is to blow some bubbles. So looking back at this footage, it was pretty obvious why my voice sounded weak. It's literally because I was sick for 5 days before filming this video. And I was like sitting there at the studio, I was like, why do I sound like shit? Like, why can't I sing? It's obvious now, but for some reason when I was in the studio, I just didn't remember that I was sick. So at this point, I probably spent an hour trying to figure out the lyrics and melody, and we finally got one good enough for the demo. We've come so far, now I feel like we're faking. I remember when I loved what we're making. Grown apart, now love's turning into hating. I thought we made it, love into jaded. Yes! It's a little bit pitchy, so we will just fix that up. Pitch correction is used in 99% of commercial music these days. People are used to perfection. Obviously, there's some cases where it sounds better out of tune, but pop music, hip hop, you can almost guarantee there's pitch correction being used. Auto-tune is a type of pitch correction. Auto-tune is more automatic. Manual pitch correction is more like going in and finely tuning each note. It definitely makes everything sound tighter, especially since I've only been singing for about a year, so I know I'm not perfect. Take from that what you will. I'll shut up now and actually do this. We've come so far, now I feel like we're faking. I remember when I loved what we're making. Grown apart, now love's turning into hating. I thought we made it, love into jaded. We've come so far, now I feel like we're faking. I remember when I loved what we're making. Grown apart, now love's turning into hating. I thought we made it, love into jaded. We've come so far, now I feel like we're faking. I remember when I loved what we're making. Grown apart, now love's turning into hating. I thought we made it, love into jaded. We're turning love into jaded. Everything was going very swimmingly until I started working on the verse, in which I spent 2 to 3 hours and got absolutely nowhere. Something I'm beginning to learn about myself is I often write my favourite lyrics and my favourite melodies when I'm not in the studio. This might be when I'm at the grocery store, or at the gym, or in the surf, but this is all just me learning about my process in trying to make the best songs possible. At this point, I just felt like I was spinning my wheels, so it's time to head home. I swear the cats think I've just been out hunting all day, but the only thing I'm hunting for is a hit song. Sorry. Just checking to see if that short we posted earlier was a viral hit. It wasn't. I'm trying to get better at not worrying about the outcome of my creations. It's a tough mental battle to put all your time and energy into something for it to flop. Just like with these rissoles that I'm absolutely mangling in front of your eyes. Sometimes I wish I could fix my songs with gravy. Smile. Now it's time to drop my wife at her Christmas party, and you're not going to believe it, I wrote the next part of the verse in the car on the way home. It's funny how that works. What? Now I'm home alone tonight, so it's gaming with the boys. I find it really hard to switch my creative brain off, so gaming actually really helps me to unwind and relax. That's going to wrap it up for the day. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them in the next one. I'm going to be taking a little break over the Christmas New Year's period, but there'll be new music coming in January. I'm excited to see where 2025 takes us.